I'm Alex Brown, and I'd like to introduce you to the Wind Loads Calculator for Roof Systems design tool. This tool quickly calculates downward and uplift wind forces on your project's roof, using either components and cladding or main wind force resisting system methods. Let's jump in. First thing to note are the tabs across the top here. Defaults to the CNC view, but if you want to design per MWFRS, you can go ahead and hit that tab, and then you're in this method as well. But just going from top to bottom, there are some limits to the tool. So this is assuming a low-rise roof, less than 60 feet high. MWFRS has a similar limit, and then some slope limits and tributary area of what you're designing for, over 700 square feet. And then both tabs are structured pretty similarly. Define the wind information, define the building geometry, and then some of the coefficients based on the site location. So wind design, going to start with the basic wind speed you're designing for, the exposure category, risk category, ASD or LRFD for the net uplift calculation. And then building geometry, there's quite a few options in the CNC method for the roof type. So gable roof at various angles, hip roof, multi-span gable, monoslope, or sawtooth. You just pick the one that's most appropriate for your roof design. Building type is either going to be enclosed or partially enclosed. Is there a parapet over 3 feet tall running around the perimeter? Yes or no. And then the roof height and some of the dimensions of the building. So least horizontal dimension and minimum dead load, and then what the effective wind area of that roof is. And then the last section is just going through the coefficients based on the site location, so topographical factor, ground elevation factor, wind directionality, etc. Then all of these inputs, the tool uses that to generate the zone dimensions, the pressure coefficients, plugs that in to get the wind forces, and then all of that is summarized in this table down here. So the various zones are listed out, the downward wind load, gross uplift, and then the net uplift based on the ASD load combination. The MWFRS tab, very similar structure. Wind information is defined. The building geometry section looks a little bit different, so just going through it one by one. Still need to define the slope of the roof, partially enclosed or enclosed, some of the loading that's going on, the tributary width, building height, etc. And then the site coefficients are the same here. And once again, the tool is going to take all of that information, calculate the zone dimensions based on the inputted building dimensions, and summarize all of those wind loads here. So I've got my zones 3, 2, and 2E, and my gross uplift and net uplift. And that's the Wind Loads Calculator for Roof Systems tool. It's a great tool that quickly runs through a lot of equations, instantly giving you wind forces for your project. And the easy toggle between CNC and MWFRS gives you wind loads to use for joist, deck, and girders. This tool was written by the late Vulcraft engineer, John Whiteman. We love you and miss you, John. And with that, happy specifying.